Hey guys, how's it going? Raven here. This is Season 1, Episode 11 of Old Tricks, New Ways, the series where I take the old tricks I know how to do and I try doing them in new and or uncomfortable ways, or I try combining numerous old tricks that I know how to do in order to learn a new one. Thus, Old Tricks, New Ways. And like I said before, this is Season 1, Episode 11, and for this video, nose manuals. Again. I don't really feel like bouncing around too much between tricks. If there's one thing that I've yet to finish, I'd rather focus more of my time and energy on that as opposed to just trying a different type of mani trick. But I think a couple of times I did try changing things up here and there in the past, but for this one, it's just nose manuals. I'll be honest, like this trick, it's not, like, how do I explain it? How do I even say it? It's like, I know what I have to do to get it to work, but it's all up to how I do it to get it to work. And I don't know, I feel like when it comes to consistency, I definitely do tend to lack it with this trick. I know that I can do it, but I'm still currently trying to understand it. To put it short, and as much as I hate saying this, I kind of got lucky, but then I kind of didn't get lucky because I actually put in the time and the work. It's just really a matter of timing and precision and just trying to get all the pieces to line up. I think that's the part where I lack consistency the most. I feel like it's either going to be I messed it up this one way or it's another way. It's really about just trying to find just a common point in the middle and just really try to put that together and just get it all done in one go. But enough of me talking. I think that's really the best way for me to explain it here, but through the voiceovers, I'll let that speak for itself as well as the footage. Hope you guys enjoy. Going first for a nice little simple basic ollie manual. I've done that like hundreds of times. It's like my go-to. I feel like with the ollie manual though, it's always been a lot easier to really just like understand it because like I know where my feet have to go to really get that type of manual. But with this, I feel like I know but I don't know. This is the biggest mistake that I make the most here. It's me going into it but leaning like way too far forward, putting like a majority of the weight onto my front foot and kind of like just leaning into it. But at the exact same time, it's like I know that if I don't do that enough, I'm not going to be able to get it, to even do a manual, If I underdo it, I'm just gonna like roll onto it and that's pretty much it. I think I probably did that right here. Oh no, this is where I actually got pretty close, but then I got out of it. It was very difficult to do that. Like, doing the nose mani is not the hardest part. It's about trying to just find that sweet spot and just hold it. That was the most difficult part about trying this trick, and there's gonna be so many close attempts here, and it's also gonna be pretty redundant as well, because I mean, the majority of these attempts is just the same error just over and over again. It's difficult though. It's not easy. I know what I have to do, it's just a matter of really just trying to understand it more. I got so close right there, I was like, what the hell? I literally had that. But it really is just a matter of just trial and error and really just trying to just figure out what works best. I think what I was trying to focus on the most here too was trying not to put my foot too far up, but also not put it too far down. I'm trying to find that sweet spot in between so that way I can land my front foot on like the concave, if maybe like the pocket of the nose, like close to it. It's like that spot in between, and then just try to just hold it from there. Like that's the main goal. One of the things that I've noticed when I try going with this trick is that sometimes when I force it too much, it doesn't always work that well. But there were a couple of times where I landed it twice, and this was a different recording from a different time where when I was light on my board and really kind of like, let me say just light on my toes, and I eased my way into it, that made all the difference. And that's when I actually was able to land it, I think the lighter I am, I think the more that I ease my way into it and I'm not always forcing it that much, I think that's when it really just makes the nose manual work. And it's also the fact that I was able to successfully, dip my nose down to hop off of it so I didn't clip it. I didn't even think too much about that. I just did it naturally and it worked out great.
Why?
This was a clip right here where I kind of messed up my shoulder a little bit. It did hurt for a decent amount afterwards, but it wasn't anything crazy. It was able to heal up super fast. I think the thing I liked about this part where I got this one was where it didn't take me that long to get this one. The first one took maybe about 15 to 20 minutes, but this one took maybe about like 3 to 5 minutes at most, if I'm being honest. I'm just really glad that I'm starting to get this trick down more consistently, you know, because like once I get this trick down really, really good, way more opportunities with manuals just begin to open themselves up. And I'm really looking forward to that in the near future. Learning nose manis and really mastering them to the point where I can get it practically almost every try, it's going to open a door for so many different combos. And you know, one of my friends, Winter, she was mentioning to me how I should try going for, when I was trying the pop shove it manual, I should have tried maybe going for pop shove it nose manual. And maybe that would have worked, but I'm still trying to learn nose manual, so I probably wouldn't really be getting there too far, or really that easily, I guess, to put it short. But if I can really get good at this trick, which I will, there will be so many different combos. Like I could just picture it. Half cab nose mani, frontside half cab nose mani, pop shove it nose mani, half cab flip nose mani. Like, I could literally just picture myself doing that, and I'm looking forward to doing those tricks soon. I might not do all of those for old tricks new ways, maybe a few of them. I do still have that list that I had for maybe about a year ago, but I kind of ditched the list. I kind of have it in my head, but I'll write a couple of them down, and maybe I'll put an update for a video one day where I'm really explaining the ones that I've learned so far and what I want to learn more in the future. But yeah, I'm really glad I got this trick. It's really nice for me to know that I can actually do this, you know. For a while, I never really saw myself really learning nose manis, but we're only going up from here. I'm going to be doing some fakie manuals someday, maybe even some manual switch, but that's for another time. That's probably not going to be anytime soon, but that's fine by me. Just take it one step at a time and just see what works. That's it. This is pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm trying to keep my head in frame, but I keep tilting my head so goddamn much. But alright, now it's in frame. I'm going to get going. I'm going to go chill and whatever. And yeah, whatever. Peace.